Hi there. I know you're all still working on your exams, which are due tonight at 11:59 p.m. on Blackboard. I hope that the take-home essay format and the open book, open note format are working for you. Let me know what you think, because we do have still another exam to take at some point in this semester. We've got a few more weeks to prepare for that. I'll get going on the grading tomorrow once they're all in. So get those done, and then we can move on and start talking about stigma. Today's material continues to flesh out that concept, the concept of stigma. In particular, the reason that Goffman was interested in it, because relations between stigmatized and what Goffman calls normals, who are those without the relevant stigma in a given situation. Relations between the stigmatized and normals are fraught with difficulty. Next week, we'll get into some pretty close detail about what those difficulties are and how stigmatized individuals manage them. For now, we continue to define terms, including the difference between the own and the whys. And those are in the lecture notes that I'm posting on Blackboard now. I want you to think about the ways in which you may fall into each of those categories, depending on the type of stigma we're talking about. So for example, think about the stigmatizing aspects of your own identities. Are you a recovering addict? Do you have a stutter? Were you unfaithful to your partner? Do you have an extreme hairstyle or lots of tattoos or piercings? There's all sorts of ways in which we could be seen as stigmatized by others, of course, and we all have something that makes us different, deviant, or stigmatized. So who are your own? Who are the people who know what it's like because they are like you? And then think about what it means to be wise about a certain kind of stigma. So for example, do you have a grandparent with dementia? Do you have a parent who's out of work? Do you have a roommate with a disability? Do you have a job where you work with kids with autism or people who are HIV positive? These are all situations in which you might be eligible for WISE status, because you have special knowledge of a stigma because of your personal or professional connections. All right, that's it for today. I'll be back on Monday with a discussion of stigma management strategies, meaning how those with stigmatized identities deal with the difficulties that those identities pose in their interactions with normals. All right, hang in there, Huskies. See you on Monday.